off, I'm going to show you a secret location that is a full-on glitch over here in Takeoff. Probably the easiest one of this video. There's my other account just sitting there chilling and watching how easy this is. All you're going to need is the transform shield. You're going to place it right like this in this area of the map, jump on top of it as I'm doing right here, and then crouch, lie prone, and literally just crawl into the wall. And as simple as that, you are inside of a building that you are not supposed to be in. Now, it's really cool because, if you were to use your gun, some walls you can't shoot through, but other walls you can. Obviously, this is not something that you're going to do in a public server because if you do kill somebody from inside of this, you're 100% going to get reported and then banned, and you do not want that to happen. So, if you're doing hide and seek with your friends, maybe like a last man standing in a private server, this would probably be like the ultimate thing. But don't do this in public. I don't even know if other people can kill you. As I showed from that example there, I don't know if explosions even do any damage. Now, the nice thing is you can actually get out. Some of these walls are textured. You can't go out of them. But, if you were to go over toward this area, just simply walk out. And as easy as that, you are now back into the regular area of the map. But yeah, continuing on. The second secret location is something that I actually haven't fully explored yet, but I'm going to show you the basics of it, and then you can go from there and actually tweet at me at Exotic Gaming because I want you guys to try to explore this even further. I feel like there's more to it than what I'm going to show in this video. This is in Summit. What you're going to do is run along the edge as I've done right here, and I forgot to break out the window. You got to break out the window, so let's just go right back to where we were just earlier. Run along this little edge here. Obviously run along the wall so you don't fall off. And then all you got to do is run and jump very quickly before you die and then land right here on these sets of rocks. Now, it's pretty cool because you're in a spot that other people can't get to and you're in an area that no one would ever suspect you to be. So you can actually surprise a decent amount of people, but be very careful because you might end up dying a lot quicker than you think. So if I were to actually head over to this in the normal spot of the map, I'm going to show you that you literally cannot just jump up on top of these rocks. It's completely, like an invincible wall or something like that. I don't know, dude. You can't get up here, so you have to actually do it this method where you're jumping through the window, doing some crazy parkour type stuff. You can even actually land on top of the windowsill, as I've done right here, and this is where things could get interesting, as I said. Obviously, you're going to probably die a lot of times, as I've done right here. Again. But if you can manage to find that sweet spot where maybe you have some gravity spikes, you do some crazy jump, you land up on top of this gigantic, mountain thingy right here, or maybe you can find a spot where you don't die right over there, you might actually find an even better spot than the one that I showed in this video. But, this was my best attempt at actually trying to get to a neat area. If I go back just a little bit further and I try to take out my gravity spikes, I got underneath this little antenna thing, but unfortunately I did end up dying. So try it out yourself and see if you can have better luck than me. But now this is the big one. This is the one that a lot of people have seen recently in some of the other YouTubers' videos, and I wanted to show it in case you guys haven't seen it yet. I want to show you how you can get outside of Nuketown, Russia. Now, I do not have a shield turret for whatever reason. I don't have it, so I'm going to show you guys someone else's footage of what you're going to need to do. Get the shield turret and put it alongside this little fence. Then get inside it, face the other direction, wait for that combat zone thingy to disappear, then place a transform shield, jump over it, and then as simple as that, you are now outside of the map. This is insane because you can actually get all the way up on top of this little building here and have a fantastic vantage point over any of your friends in a private server and absolutely destroy all of them, as this guy is clearly doing right here. And the best thing is you can actually do this method in a lot of different maps, pretty much anywhere, all right? This is in Meltdown, for example. You can actually get underneath the map in Meltdown. As crazy as it seems, as long as you have that shield turret and that transform shield, you just jump over that transform shield, and then, look at this. This guy, legit, is underneath domination, underneath one of those little areas where the people are trying